Mr. Kapula, you say one of the distinctive features through which you remember the gentleman who came to lose the property from you is that he was wearing dreadlocks.
Uyavuma-ke uthi yebo. Ezinye zempawu ezenza ukuthi ngikwazi ukumkhumbula lo mlisa ukuthi ubefake okanye ube nama dreadlocks ekhanda.
Would you please describe to the court how did these dreadlocks look like?
I might not be able to describe them fully. I'm not quite an expert in hair things.
Angeke ngikwazi-ke ukuthi mhlawumbe ngaphana-ke ngencazelo nje ephelele mayelana-ke nokuthi lama dreadlocks abebukeka kanjani ngoba-ke angisiyena ungoti wey'nwele.
But they were black, and I don't know whether they put wool in the hair or something, but they were dreadlocks. They were hanging down.
Kodwa-ke lawo ma-dreads-ke abemnyama angazi noma mhlawumbe bake bafake ne-wool lapho kanye bebophe nge-wool lapho kodwa-ke bekungama-dreadlocks ngoba-ke abelengile.
Was it for the first time that you saw him on that day?
Yes, indeed, it was the first time that I had seen him.
Yebo ngempela bengiqala ukumbona ngalo suku.
And that was in January 2015.
Yes.
Yebo ngo-January 2015.
3 months before that, you bear no knowledge of how he looked like, not so?
Okay, I don't know whether I should just answer the question or should I explain why I had to go to the case that you have just referred to a minute ago.
Angazi noma ukuthi kufanele yini ukuthi ngiphane ngencazelo yenza ukuthi okanye ezosho ukuthi isizathu esangenza ukuthi ngiye khona lapha na kuleya case engaya kuyo kwaba yisiphi.
No, I'm not talking about a case. I am saying in October of 2014, you have never met him and you did not know how he looked like, not so?
Okay, maybe we should go to that case.
Mhlambe kufanele ukuthi siye kuleyo case njengoba umbuzo usho njalo ukuthi mina ngibuza nje ukuthi ngo-October 2014 bungakaze umbone yini bungakaze uhlangane naye uthi ayi ngibona ngathi kungcono ke singene kuleyo case.
Mr. Kapula, understand the question.
I do.
In 2014, 26 October 2014.
Yes.
Yeah,
you do not know how the gentleman who came to your place in January 2015 looked like then, not so?
I only met him on 16 January 2015.
Uthi ngavele ngahlangana naye okanye ngaqala ithi ngithi uthi ngahlangana naye mina nge-15 or 16 January khona lapho 2015.
Thank you. Except for the fact that he had dreadlocks, what other distinctive features did you note on him?
Male, African, shorter than me.
Okunye ke ngaqaphela ngaye ukuthi kwakuwumlisa umuntu omnyama owaye mfishanyana kunami.
What else?
I did not know him from Adam.
Okunye azange ngimazi ngakho.
What was his skin complexion?
I meet many people that I meet. I am no expert in identifying or in making identikits.
Manje ngiyake ngihlangane nabo ke abantu engihlangana nabo kodwa ke angisenongoti ekutheni ngikwazi ke ukwenza nalento okuthiwa yi-identikit.
So you don't remember what was his skin complexion when you met him on mid-January 2015?
He was light-skinned.
Ngo-January ke 2015 ube nombala njengathi uyakhanya wesikhumba.
In your testimony, you when you were asked whether the person that you met him in whether the person that you met in January 2015, do you see him here at court? You said yes, that's the gentleman who had raised his hands. How did you identify? Why do you say it's him?
I've met him before.
Ukuthi ngizengithi nguyena lona njengoba ke mangibuzwa ukuthi omuphi ke lo muntu lo ngahlangana naye ngikhomba umangalelwa wesithathu ngeke ngahlangana naye phambilini isona sizathu esakwazi ukungenza ukuthi ngithi nguye lona ke umangalelwa wesithathu ngephakamisa isandla engeke ngahlangana naye phambilini.
So you identify him through his facial appearance?
It's an absolute fact that I've met him, I've seen him. He had dreadlocks at the time. I see him now.
Kuyiqiniso lokho engena izici ngaphakathi kuyona ukuthi ngeke ngambona ngihlangane naye phambilini ngiyakwazi ukumbona nje manje.
Except for the fact that he no longer has dreadlocks, what is it that makes you to say it is exactly him?
Shall I ask him to stand up? What shall I do? I can see it's him.
Yes, ask him.
Ngaze ngicela ukuthi makasukume ngenze njani. Ngiyakwazi ukubona ukuthi nguye nje.
Do you want him to stand up?
You want him to stand up?
Nguwena ufuna ukuthi makasukume.
Mr. Kapula,
Sir.
Don't be antagonistic. Just come down. There's nothing that you are going to lose by being open with this court. You say the gentleman had dreadlocks. Now I want you to tell this court, except for the fact that you were able to say, this is the person that I saw on January 2015. It is because of the dreadlocks. I said to you, what else? You spoke of his height. You spoke of the fact that you met him, which is not in dispute. I've asked you, what was his color? His skin complexion?
Sorry, Mr. Minister. You're saying it's not in dispute. What is not in dispute?
The fact that he rented place at Mr. Kapula's place. The fact that he rented place at Mr. Kapula's place.
Oh, that's all. You are not admitting any other thing. You're just admitting that your client rented diggings from Mr. Kapula.
Yes, sir, that's not in dispute, my lord.
Okay. What is in dispute then?
He said the dreadlocks.
Is that in dispute? Put it to him.
No, my lord.
If it's in dispute, put it to him.
I am still explaining, my lord. He said dreadlocks.
Yes, that's what he said.
And then I requested him to explain. Dreadlocks, they come in all sorts of shapes,
they were
patterns.
hanging here and he thought there was wool. He's not certain, he's not an expert.
Yes. His color?
He's light-skinned.
Excuse me, my lord.
He said he's light-skinned.
Light-skinned?
Yes.
Oh, I thought that is what I did not get, my lord. I'm
Yes.
sorry about that. Then he said if he says he was light-skinned, I've got no further question to him.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord.
Mina ngiyalalela phela la court.
I'm sorry, my lord. It's a beautiful Monday, my lord.
Thanks. Yes, Mr. Ngumalo.
My lord, I have no questions to this witness. Thank you.
I have no questions, my lord.
Okay, re-examination.
None, thank you, my lord.
Thanks. Mr. Kapula, it's a matter of interest. Where did you school? And it has got nothing to do with this case.
I was at Morris Isaacson High School.
Which years were there?
I was there definitely in 1976. I started in 73.
Okay, under Matabatene?
Yes, under Matabatene.
Yeah, I can hear your diction.
I recognize a few of you.
Yes.
I also liked soccer.
Oh, well. That's irrelevant.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Yes, sir.
The court, please, my lord. The state calls the next witness is Miss Kagiso Tefu. She's also not
Miss.
Miss. Yes, Miss
Okay.
Kagiso Tefu.
Kagiso Tefu.
I'm sorry, it's witness number 99 on the list.
Why, Mr. Mdisi, I hear his diction.
Excuse me, my lord.
Why do you laugh when I say I can hear Mr. Kapula's diction that he comes from a school? Not today. You know, the people about it determined.
Yes, my lord. No, I know. Morris High School. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Orlando High, Kambule,
Yes.
Madivani High, Mr. Madivani Harry.
Just like Manzetu High School at Kwandebele, my lord.
That's it. Yeah,
Yes.
fine.
Yes.
They used to teach you how to speak English. We don't
Yes.
care today. Fine.
Yes, my lord.
It's not that it's important.
No, thank
but
you, my
when
lord.
I'm listening to him, I could hear.
No, he was very deep. He was very deep.
Okay.
Thank you, my lord.
The full name is
Where's Miss Tefu?
Kagiso Henny. Henny is H-A-N-N-Y. And Tefu is T-E-F-U. And he's witness number 99 on the list.
Number 99. Okay.
Yes. She'll soon be here, my lord.
Yeah. Yeah, swear the witness in.
In Sotho English. Sepedi. Wasutla Sotho.
Yes.
Okay. She's Sepedi speaking, my lord. I'm not. My diction is not that good in Pedi, my lord. There is no objection in taking a prescribed oath from the witness, my lord. Ebe waikana hore botlatso tla botlisa ona yana e tla nna nnete yo yotlhe ka tlo se sengwe ha o le yalo phamisa le tsola right hore modimo nthuse ke bolele nnete.
Modimo nthuse ke bua nnete.
Oath taken, my lord.
Ms. Tefu, in January of 2015, where did you live?
January 2015 o no dula ko kae?
Ne ke dula ko Tsakane ko gae.
I was residing in Tsakani at my parental home. Tingang hlale Tsakani ngo January 2015 khona laphana ekhaya kithi.
And at that stage, where did you work?
Kana ko no sebetsa ko kae?
The place, you don't need to identify the place. The exact name of the company, just the place. Where did you work?
Fela mono kama tsomang area no sebetsa ko yona iseng company akani.
Go with meat.
I was working in Woodmead. Shooting ngang sebenza Woodmead ngaleso sikhathi.
And how did you get to your workplace at that stage?
So no tsamaya jwang go ya ko mmereko?
Ne ke berekisa train le taxi.
I would commute on a train or a taxi. But ngang hamba nge-taxi or nge-train.
Do you know any of the accused before this court?
nkabe balatofadiwa mo court or ba accused ba ba le mo court o teng mo itseng?
Ke tseba o i-one.
I only know one of them. Tingazi omnye wabo nabamangalela bala enkantolo.
Which one?
Ke mofeng?
O appearing just is it green?
Wabuika go tloga kamo. The one who's wearing a jersey, I'm not sure.
Wamatom. Wamatom o tloga kamo.
Amatomo. By
Oh,
five.
Liba,
Sorry,
okay.
may I request the witness to point the person,
Oh,
not the jersey.
Super moto ska super jersey, ne?
Okay, counting from Mugai.
Ke one.
Or number 3.
Oh, that is accused number 3.
What is his name?
We tell bitola hai.
Tobis.
He is Mtobisi. Uthi igama lakhe uMtobisi.
Yes, Mtobisi who?
Ke Mtobisi mang? Surname ya hai.
Sure.
If you don't remember, it's fine.
Ha sa hopole go lokile.
When did you meet accused number 3?
We lewa tlakana le accused number 3.
Ka first week ya January 2015. I think it was the 3rd. It was on a Saturday.
The 3rd.
Yes.
I met with the accused person first week of January. I should think it was the 3rd of January, and it was on a Saturday. Uthi-ke ngahlangana naye-ke ngeviki lokuqala lango-January, kanti ngiyacabanga-ke bekungeyi-3 zika-January ngoMgqibelo.
Can you explain to the court in your own words the circumstances under which you met him?
O ka tlhalosetsa kgotla gore na o ile a kopana le ena ka tlasa maemo a jwang?
Be ke dutse le mokgotsi wa ka ko Rarabo ko Tsakane.
I was sitting together with my friend at her parental house in Tsakane. Uthi ngangihleli nomngani wami khona lapha eTsakane kubo.
Then go tshela koloi e nngwe e green ye khale ba drive.
Ya tswela ko kae?
Be ba feta ka tsela on the main road.
Then there is a green vehicle that drove past at the main road. This is the vehicle that they were driving. Shuthi kwase kundlula ke leyo moto eyahlaza nje kumbala kanti ke imoto ababe shayela.
If you say the vehicle that they were driving in, who are you referring to?
Haore ke kole bane by driver o bua ka bomang ka pokamang.
Ka Mthobisi le bagotsi ba gagwe.
I'm referring to Mtobisi together with his friends. Tike mangethi babeshayela leyo moto ngikhuluma ngaye uMtobisi nabangani bakhe.
Yes. Just for record purposes, if you can just refer to him as accused number 3.
Ya no ho bua ka ena o re ke accused 3 ne?
Okay.
Understood.
Yes, you may proceed.
O ka ne wa tswela pele.
Then by ema ba re botša for direction.
They then stopped and asked us or inquired from us about the direction. Uthi base bayama khona lapha no bamisa ke imoto base bayabuza ke direction.
Then ba re botša ka sekolo se be se le around sa mo Tsakane mo extension 15 sekolo se ba reng ke re Shogofaditšwe.
And they inquired about a school in that vicinity right there in Tsakane extension 15, and the name of the school was Shogofaditšwe.
Yes.
Bese ke babuza ngaleso skolo esikhona khona lapho eTsakane extension 15 Shogofaditšwe.
Yes.
Okay, then ba feletša re dutše le bona ra hang around le bona.
We ended up hanging around with them. In other words, we were together with them in the same company. Kanti ke sagcina sesihleli nabo ke okanye besonke ke sinabo khona lapha.
Yes.
Okay, then ge re fetša ke ge re tsamaya ba re robesha nama.
Thereafter, we then left. They said that we were going to buy some meat.
Yes.
Bashike bayakusho lokho ukuthi ke masambe ke siyokosa inyama sasuka ke thina.
Yes. So what happened between you and and accused number 3?
But luena le accused number 3.
Accused number 3 then ke ga bontsha interest mo go nna. Like I'm fair.
Then accused number 3 showed some interest on me. He proposed for a relationship. Mangalelo ke wesithathu wase ebonisa ke ukungithanda kulapho ke wangishela ngamanye amazwi.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then here is no fetsa go besha nama. Ra tsamaya le bona go Joburg.
Now, after we had bride the meat, we went together with them to Joburg. Emva ukuthi ke sosinyama sasesihamba nabo ke ukuya eJoburg.
Yes. In other words, did a love relationship start between you and accused number 3?
Kama ntsoma ngilaqala la ratana wena le accused number 3.
Yes.
Yes. Thiyabo sase siyaqala ukuthandana mina nomangalelo wesithathu.
Yes, what happened further?
Baetsagalang.
Re fitla ko Joburg ra ya ko phapong engwe.
Yes.
But ke go pulebitso la yona.
When we got to Joburg, we went to a particular pub. I cannot recall its name.
Yes, it's fine. What happened during the course of your relationship? Did you perhaps look for accommodation together?
Ho ile ga etsagalang ha ntse le ratana jwalo e ka be go na le nako mo ile la le batla tulo ya lona le lefu.
Na o tse ke tlhakana le ena be ntse ke nyaka pleke around mo Joburg go ba gaufi le mosebetsi.
At the time that I met with him, I was on the lookout for an accommodation in Joburg so that I can be closer to my place of work. Othi ngenkathi ngihlangana naye ke ngangiloko vele ngifuna indawo yokuhlala ukuze ngikwazi ukuthi ngibe seduze nasemsebenzini.
Yes.
Then it's best re nyake pleke lo re tla dula ka re move in ka obedi ga reng.
He then suggested that we better than look for a common place in which we are going to cohabit. Wasesho kanjalo ke ukuthi ngcono simane sifune indawo eyodwa la mina naye ke siyokwazi ukuhlala sonke khona.
Yes.
Then ke re batlana le pleke tse di few until re thola e be re dula mo yona ya ko Persimmon.
We were then searching around for a few properties until we eventually found a place in which we resided or that we moved into that was in Persimmon. Salogo sibheka ke endaweni ezihlukene ke ukuthi ekugcineni saze sathola ke le ndawo esigcine sesiya siyohlala kuyo sobabini ePersimmon.
When was that? When did this take place?
Nthoile ya etsagala neng?
Place specifically ikhumane ke yena then anjetsa gore re tle re ro bona landlord.
Now that particular place was found by him, and then he informed me that we should go and meet with the landlord. We should go and see the landlord of that place. Antike leyo ndawo yatholwa nguye. Yena umuntu wayithola emva kwalokho ke wasuyangitshela ukuthi kumele sambe ke siyobonana nomnini indawo.
Yes.
It was ka January aksa date mara ne le mo gare ga kgwedi.
I think it was in January during the course of the month. I cannot recall the date. Together kungo January part kwenyanga. Angisakhumbuli ke I date.
Yes. Which year?
2015.
2015. Sikhuluma ngalowo nyaka ke 2015.
Yes. You may proceed.
Ukathola phela.
Then ra bua le yena ra dumelana le landlord gore re tla re move in, I think it was the following day or 2 days after. There is no bolela le yena.
We then spoke to the landlord And then we eventually agreed with the landlord that we'll move in a day or two after we had communicated with him. Saseke sikhuluma naye ke lo mnini indawo savumelana khona ke ukuthi sizokwazi ukuthi singene ke kuleyo ndawo mhlambe ke usuku onyane amalanga amabini emva kokuthi sikhulume naye.
Do you remember who the landlord was?
Wa gopola gore na landlord ne le mang?
Yeah, Ntate Khapula.
It was Mr. Khapula. Uthi ke umnini indawo bekuyena ubaba uKhapula.
The witness who has just stood down.
Paki efetsang go tloga gona no?
Yes.
That is correct, yes. Uthi yebo lo fakazi osanda ukuphuma nje la eboxini.
Do you remember the address of this place in Persimmon Street?
Address ya pleke yona go Persimmon Street.
I grew up in number, but I grew up in Vitula Strat.
I do not remember the house number. I remember the street name, that it was Persimmon Street.
Do you remember the suburb?
Yes, nearly Julius.
Julius. It was Julius. It was Julius. Uthi ke angisakhumbuli ke inamba lo yendlu kodwa ke bekukhona ngase Persimmon Street kanti ke indawo bekuse Julius.
Yes, which suburb?
Suburb ungefika.
I think Julius is a suburb.
I think Julius is the suburb.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then, Kadi 26.
What happened during your meeting with Mr. Khapula?
Ntate Khapula re mojeditse gore ra rata pleke ene ra enka ene re tlo move in.
We told Mr. Khapula that we love the place and we are finalizing the fact that we will be moving into it. Manje ubaba Khapula ke sase samtshela ukuthi sayithanda indawo futhi ke siya nquma ukuthi sizoyithatha ke leyo ndawo sizomove in.
Had you been to view the place already at that stage?
Yes.
Yes.
So when did you go view the place?
Ke sa gopola gore ka date efeng but re dumelane le yena gore re tlo move in ge re yo view plek
I cannot recall the date though. The arrangement, or rather the agreement, was to the effect that we will be moving in at the time that we are going to view that particular place. Kanti ke angisakhumbuli date kahle kahle kodwa ke savumelana ukuthi ngenkathi sihamba thina siyobuka leyo ndawo kuzobe kuyisikhathi esizobe thina ke siyongena ngakuyo ke okanye ukuyongena kulo lelo gumbi.
Yes.
Then Kadi 26 ndabe ke le msebetsing then 26th January. Yes, ne ke le msebetsing then accused number 3 a mover furniture ya gagwe mo ba dula ko teng yena le mkhotsa gagwe to go Persimmon.
On the 26th of January, I was at work. Then accused number 3, with the assistance of his friend, moved his stuff into the newly found accommodation. Mina ke nge 26 January ngangisemsebenzini. Umangalelwa ke wesithathu elekelelwa nguye umngani wakhe wathatha ke impahla zakhe wayoyifaka khona kuleyo ndawo ke sesitholile.
26 January of which year?
2015.
2015. 26 January 2015 ebesemsebenzini ngazo.
Yes. Can you proceed?
Okay,
had you already viewed the place at that stage?
Yes.
Now, when you went to view the place, what did you see at the place?
Beli room wheeling empty and other rooms bedina livat.
It was an empty room while the other rooms were occupied. There were people that were occupying other rooms. Utike lelo kumbi ke lalingena lutho ngaphakathi okanye bekungekho umuntu obehlala ngaphakathi kulo. Kanti ke amanye amagumbi ke abenabo abantu abebehlala ngaphakathi kuwona.
Yes, you may proceed.
O ka tswela pele.
Then re re seno fetsa re move in as re duleng nako e telele, I think 2 weeks, then ke re ba tla batla motshwaro.
We hadn't spent much time residing at that place. Perhaps it could have been a 2 weeks period of our residence at that place. Then they came to arrest him. Besingakaqedi nendawo okanye isikhathi esiningi sihlala khona lapha kule ndawo. Kanti ke mhlambe isikhathi esingenza nje amaviki awu2 base beyeza ke bezombopha.
Yes. The agreement to rent the place, to lease the place, between which parties was that agreement?
Tumelano ya go renta tulo eno ene le mahareng a mang le mang.
It was Bailey Magaranga accused number 3 landlord.
It was between accused number 3 and the landlord. Tike isivumelwano sokuthi kuqashwe lelo gumbi kwaba isivumelwano esenziwayo phakathi kamangalela wesithathu no landlord okanye ke umnini indawo.
And who paid the rental?
Kima na patala rente.
Accused number 3.
Accused number 3 mangalela wesithathu uyena obekhokhela rent.
Yes, you may proceed.
So, yes,
you say on the 26th of January 2015, accused number 3 moved his furniture to the place with the assistance of his friends. You were at work. What happened further?
Accused number 3 who kenya diphatlo tsa hae ka mola wa etsagalang a ke rena no le ko mmerekong ka nako eo.
Yes. Then re ke boya le nna ke re ke thoma o dula mo then ka tlisa diaparo tsa ka ganyane ganyane.
When I came back from work, that's when I started residing there, and I gradually brought my items or my furniture as well. Kanti ke nami mase ngiqhamuka ke emsebenzini kwaba ukuthi sengiyaqala ukuthi ngiyohlala khona kuleyo ndawo kancane ngaloko ngifaka impahla yami khona laphana kuleyo ndawo esihlala kuyo.
Diaparo.
Oh, in particular clothing items, not furniture as such. Thank you, ma'am. Uthi ke impahla kahle hayi impahla zokugcoka hayi ifurnish.
Now, was there a reason why accused number 3 moved in on the 26th of January 2015?
Lebaka ne le teng la gore why a ile a kena ka di 26th of January 2015?
No, lebaka.
No, there wasn't any reason. Uthi cha isizathu sasingekho ukuthi lona umangalela wesithathu angene khona kulelo gumbi nge 26 ka January 2015.
Did he pay rental for January 2015?
Wila patala rente ya January 2015?
Yes, yena gore o ipatetse.
Yes, that's what he told me, that he had paid. Yebo wangitshela kanjalo ukuthi uyibhadele irent yango January 2015.
You say after 2 weeks he was arrested. Can you tell the court about this occasion of his arrest?
Ore kamera 2 weeks ke ha ba batla motshwaro ka jotsa court he kanto e ya go tshwaro ga gae.
On which date was it more or less?
Ene ka ba ka letsatsi le feng ha ba ne batla motshwaro?
Ga ke nagana e be le di 9 tsa February 2015.
If I have to think of it, it could have been the 9th of February 2015. Uthi mangicabanga ngakho kunokwenza ukuthi kwaba yi9 zika February 2015.
Yes, the time.
Maybe the afternoon, maybe 4 or 5.
I think it was in the afternoon, perhaps 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Uthi kwaba ingati zabo 4 kuya ku 5 o'clock nje ntambama.
Yes, what happened?
I was coming from work,
Then kam phonela kam motsa gore a nkemele mo bus stop ke tshwere plastic.
Then I phone called him and I asked him to wait for me at the bus stop because I am having some plastic or packages with me. Kanti ke ngamtshela ke ukuthi makangilinde khona lapha yana ngoba ngangiqhamuke emsebenzini bus stop ngangiphethe ama plastic mina.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then ha ke fitla ka taxi ka khumana a nkemetse.
Upon my arrival at the spot, I found him waiting for me, and I had been traveling with a taxi. Kanti ke mina ngithe mangifika khona lapha yana ke ngoba ngihamba nge-taxi ngase ngimthola khona lapha yana ngilindile.
Yes, you may proceed.
And then ha ke follow antshwarisha plastic A1 because na go beetse mo letsogong le leng.
When I alighted, he took one plastic package from me because it appears he had sustained an injury on one arm.
Then ra tsamaya ra leba mo beredula 2nd Street from mo fulugileng taxi on.
Then we proceeded to where we residing. In fact, we were residing the 2nd Street from the spot where I alighted the taxi. Waseke uthatha iplastic elilodwa ngoba kwangathi ube limele kwesinye isandla. Sahamba ke sasihlala estratweni ses2 ukusuka khona lapho la ngihlike khona itekisi.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then just before fitla mo gating ke re go tswela koloi engwe e red fast ya mapodisa.
And then just before we got to the gate, then appeared a red vehicle that was driving at a high speed, and that was the police vehicle. Kanti ke angokuba ke sizofika khona lapha egate kwase kuvela ke imoto nje ebomvu eyamaphoyisa ehamba nje ngejubane liphezulu.
Yeah, then ya fitla break mo gore na fast then ba tswa ka di2.
And they came and suddenly brake to where we were and also quickly alighted that vehicle. And they were carrying firearms with them. Kanti ke bathi ke mabafika lapho ke sebayayibreak imoto basheshe baphuma kuleyo moto amaphoyisa aye phethe ibhamu azobreaka khona la ngethini.
Then ke re ba itswa ba mshupa ka di2nya.
They alighted the vehicle and they pointed him with the firearms. Base bayaphuma ke emotweni bamkhomba ngebhamu.
Then le nna ba re ke nna ke try go move then ba re le nna ke emegana mo ke be plastic fast.
And I was trying to move from there and they said that I should stand right there and put the plastics down or the packages down. Kanti ke la nami ngazama ke ukuthi mangithi ukuhlehla bathi yima khona lapho ubeke lama plastic phansi.
Then ke re ba motsa gore a robale mo fast then ba thoma ba msearch.
And they instructed him to lie down and they started searching him. Base ke bayamtshela ukuthi makalale phansi baqala ke bamsearcha emva kwalokho.
Then ne ba le 3 2 guys le 1 lady.
There were 3 of them, police.
Yes.
There were 3 of them, 2 males and 1 female, and I'm referring to the police officers. Othi bebo 3, lamaphoyisa bo 3. Begu ngabalisa ababini nomuntu oyedwa nje wesimame.
Then one me ampulela aside, ampilesa aside.
Now, one of those police officers, that is a female police officer, then he pulled me aside. Gantige lowest man, phoyisa lesimame, wase ke uyangidonsa wangidonsela nje eceleni.
Then anjweza gore mutho khale ba mmatlela mutho amolaile.
As a court please, yes, the female police officer pulled you aside and explained the reason for the arrest. Is that correct?
I'll pulela ka mothuko I'll jwetsa gore why bana ba tshwara accused.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yes.
Uthi yebo wangidonsela nje eceleni wase unginikeza isizathu sokuthi ngani bebopha lona ummangalelwa.
Yes, what happened?
Ha bua le nna mo sighting the other 2 officers khale ba le busy le accused number 3.
Now, while she was busy having that conversation with me aside, the other 2 police officers were busy with the accused person. Kanti ke ngaleso sikhathi ke uma engidonsela eceleni ekhuluma nami leli phoyisa lesimame laba babini abanye amaphoyisa abeloko ke ebhekene nommangalelwa lapho.
Yes.
Then ke ge ba mo faka dihaka.
That is when they handcuffed him. Vakalokho ke bamfaka ozamkosi.
Then ke ge ba re bitsa nna le the female police officer. Gore re tle mo bona.
Owame abawubitsa.
No. Baba itu ba banna ke ge ba re bitsa gore re.
Wena le female. Okay. Now, the two other police officers, the male police officers, then called us. That is myself and that female police officer. Kanti lamaphoyisa lawa wesilisa abese bayangibiza, basibiza ngamanye amazwi babiza mina nalela phoyisa lesimame.
Yes.
Then ke nagana ka nako re be se tsa ba bontshitse gore re dula mo kae a ba bontse because be re le mo gausi le gate ya moteng.
I should think at the time he had already pointed out our place of residence because we went far from the gate of the place of residence. Ngicabanga ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi ke wayesesibabonisile la sihlala khona ngoba ke sasingekho kude ke negate la sihlala khona.
Then ke re ba gopela gore re bule.
And then they requested that we open up. Kanti ke base bayasicela ukuthi masivule.
Then ra bula ra tsena ka mogare. Then ba re botsisa room ya rena.
We then labula gate ka mantsama.
Yes.
We then opened the gate and walked into the property, and they said that we should show them our room. Kanti ke bese bathi kithi na masivule gate, savule gate, masingaphakathi bathi masibabonise igumbi lethu la sihlala khona.
If you say we, who are you referring to?
How rebali bonse ubuwa ka manglima?
Kana le accused number 3.
I'm referring to myself and accused number 3. Othi ke uma ngithi bathi masi ngamanye amazwi ngikhuluma ngami nommangalelwa wesithathu.
Do you remember who opened the gate?
Wa gopola ke mangale ngabula gate?
O ka re ibutse ke nna because be ba mo hakile.
I'm the one that opened it.
Yes.
Even though there was a bit of uncertainty there, but she says I'm the one that opened it because the accused had already been handcuffed. Uthi ke imina owavula leyo gate nanoma ke ecaleni bebonisa ngazuthi akana siqiniseko uthi ke imina owavula igate ngoba yena ke ubefakwe ozankosi ummangalelo wesithathu.
And who showed the police the room in which you were staying?
Who
showed?
Oh, room He is the one that showed the police the room that we are living in. Kanti ke uyena ke owabonisa amaphoyisa igumbi leli sihlala kulo.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then ba mo gopela gore a bule.
And they asked him to open. Base ke bayamcela ukuthi makavule.
Yes.
I think Leona ibutse ke nna ke sa gopola ga botse, but I think ibutse ke nna.
I think even that one as well was opened by myself. I cannot recall clearly though, but I think I'm the one that opened that one because he was still handcuffed. Uthi ke nale logumbi ke mangicabanga kahle mina owalivula ngoba ke ubesafakwe ozamkosi ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes.
Then bathoma ba search a room.
And they started searching the room, or searching around in the room. Kanti ke base bayaqala ke ukusearcha ngase gumbini lelo.
Where was the accused and where were you at that stage when the police searched the room?
Haba searcha ka room wena umokai, accused yena umokai.
Na khale ke me ka montle le the other lady or police officer and bona ba le 2 police officers le accused na ba le ka mo.
Myself and that female police officer who were standing outside, whereas the 2 police officers together with the accused person were inside of the room. So there were 3 of them inside of the room. Uthi-ke mina ke nale phoyisa leli lesimame besingaphandle bebe 3 ngaphakathi ke laba abanye ushuthi ummangalelwa nalamaphoyisa amabili.
Yes, you may proceed.
Then kire one wa mapodisa kire a re o thotse sethunya mo godimo ga wardrobe.
That is when one of the police officers said that he found a firearm on top of the wardrobe. Kwabe ke kulapho ke sekhuluma ke omnye wamaphoyisa ukuthi yena uthola isibhamu phezu kwe wardrobe.
Yes.
Then kire a gopela the lady wa lepodisa o galane le nna gore a late di I think the exhibit bag ko koloing.
That is when he asked that female police officer that was with me outside and said that she must go and fetch the, I should think it is the forensic bags from the vehicle. Waseke omnye wabo ke ucela ke lo wesimame iphoyisa leli lesimame ukuthi makaye lapha nemotweni alethe ke lama plastikana lawa bamba ingxenye zobufakazi ama exhibit bag okanye ama forensic bags.
Yes.
Then balokela ba just thunya sela before ba slokela ba butša gore ra se ba thunya se ba re butša re ba babedi. Then nagara ke se then yena khumula.
Now, they took that firearm and put it in the bag, but before they could put it in there, they asked us, do we know this firearm? Personally, I replied by saying, I don't know this firearm. And then the accused person didn't reply. He kept quiet. Angokuthi ke bazofaka lesi sibhamu ngaphakathi kwaleyo exhibit bag okanye leyo forensic bag. Base ke bayasibuza ukuthi siyasazi yini lesi sibhamu. Mina ngaphendula ngokuthi angisazi lesi sibhamu. Umangalelo wesithathu wayithulela nje kuphela wangaphendula.
Yes.
Okay.
Then bari okay then release her lili ka go bedaleng.
And they then said, well, that's fine then, we are going to arrest both of you. Base besho kanjalo ke shuthi ke makunjalo ke sonibopha nobabili.
Yes.
Then kire are no wo motlogele nga tsebe selo.
That's when he
accused.
said that's when he said that this one doesn't know anything, and he was referring to me, and I'm referring to the accused person. He's the one that uttered those words. Leave this one alone, referring to me, because she doesn't know anything about this. Mangalelo wesithathu wasesho kanjalo ukuthi lona ke akenimiyekeleni ngoba phela ke akazi lutho ngaleso sikhathi ubekhuluma ngami umangalela wesithathu.
Yes.
Then kire ba mtjia ba tsamaya.
They took him with him. Base ke bayamthatha bahamba naye.
Now, you mentioned that a firearm was found on top of the wardrobe. To whom does that wardrobe belong?
Ore hwele batholakala sithunya ka mogodimo ga wardrobe ke wardrobe ya mang eo. Inele wardrobe ya mang.
Ke accused number 3. Furniture bele ka mogare ka fela ne le accused number 3.
That wardrobe belonged to accused number 3. In fact, the entire furniture items that were inside of the room belonged to accused number 3. Uthi le wardrobe bekuyi wardrobe kamangalelo wesithathu. Kahle kahle ke I furniture yonke eyayikhona ngakulelo gumbi I furniture kamangalelo wesithathu.
Now, except for the firearm, do you know if they found anything else?
Kantlele sethunya wa itse gore mhlomo go na le bongwe ba o thotseng ka mo ba o kaditseng ka mo.
Ba khumane le box mara ke tsebe re be le na leng ka morago.
They found a box. There's a demonstration next to me here with the hands of the witness. They found a box. And she continues to say that I don't know what was contained in that box. Ba thola ke ibhokisi uyenza nangesandla kodwa izandla kanti ke uthi angazi ukuthi kwatholakala ini ngaphakathi kwalelo bhokisi.
Yes. Did you see what else? You say the female police officer fetched the exhibit bags. Did you see what they put in those bags?
le police le female police officer will lata the exhibit bags will have bona gore ba ile ba kenya eng ka mogare ga di exhibit bag tseo
Ne ke gopolang ke sethunya se ke bone ba se lokela. No.
the item that I could recall or that I had witnessed them putting it inside of the bag was a firearm. Uthi into engiyikhumbulayo engengayibona bayifaka ngakuleyo exhibit bag bekuyisibhamu.
Do you know if accused number 3 had a cell phone at that stage?
Unothi ba re kana go accused number 3 una na le cell phone.
Cell phone ye ba e berekisha. Mo go yena or uba owner.
Is it in his possession or was
Yes.
he owning a cell phone?
Yes. Did he have a cell phone in his possession on the day?
Oh yeah, mo go yena na le cell phone mo go yena.
Yes, ye khale ke bua le yena ke mmotsa gore a nkemela.
Yes, he was in possession of the cell phone. But the one that I communicated with him through, at the time that I was saying that he must wait for me at a particular spot. Yebo, ube nayo kuyena i-cell phone. Le esasiyisebenzisa ukuthi mina ngikhulumisane naye ke ukumcela ukuthi angilinde kuphi kuphi.
Did he see what happened to the cell phone on his arrest?
O ile wa bona go ile go etsagalang ka cell phone ha bana ba mo tshwara?
No.
I did not see. Tika zange ngibone ukuthi kwenzakalani ngaleyo cell phone mabambopha.
Yes, you may proceed. He was arrested. What happened further?
O ile a tshwara wa etsagalang ka morago ga moo.
Then after, I think majaji kere maphodisa e tla go tsa kana tonka statement.
I should think after a few days, the police then came to get the statement from me. Emva kwensuku nje ezimbalwa amaphoyisa ke ase eza khona lapha ukuzothatha statement, and the witness had indicated that they came to Tsakani to fetch the statement or to get the statement. Uthi amaphoyisa eza khona lapha eTsakani ukuzothatha statement.
Yes. Did he continue living in that room after the arrest of accused number 3?
Wile wa tswela pele go dula ka hona ka mo roomong eno ka mora ba go tshwara accused number 3.
Kile ka tswela pele ka dula ka gare ga yona.
Yes, I continue to reside in that room. Yebo ngaqhubeka ukuhlala ngakuleyo room emva kokuthi umangalelwa wesithathu aboshwe.
Yes. For how long?
Wadula na kwekae?
Ke dutse I think we fitla ka November or December.
I stayed there, I should think up to November or December. Uthi ngahlala lapho kwaze kwashaya uNovember kanye uDecember.
Yes. And who was servicing the rental?
Ke mangane ngaphatala rente.
Ga le patela ke nna.
I'm the one that was paying for the rental. Thi mina kumuntu bebhatala irent khona lapha yana.
Is it all, or do you want to add anything else?
Ebe ke tsohle ka bona lo sa tsana batla go bua le wena ke sa go botsang tsona.
Ke tsotlhe.
That would be all. Thi yiko konke.
Do you remember how accused number 3 appeared at that stage?
Wa gopola gore accused number 3 ona lebega jwang kana go eo. Ka bua ka image ya gagwe. Yes, I remember. Thi yabo ngiyakhumbula ukuthi umangalelo wesithathu bebukela kanjani ngaleso sikhathi.
Yes.
Ona lebega ya.
Mo matlhong miriri o
On the face, hair, what are we referring to?
The hair in particular.
Holo meriri.
uba ne le dreadlocks a di logile.
He had braided dreadlocks. Tige ube na ma dreadlocks e wa qinile.
We just want to show you a few pictures as per Exhibit S. You know, the download, there is a download of the accused phone. The exhibit is rather in front.
Okay.
Photo number 9 of Exhibit S.
Why don't you pin it on the screen? Because the accused don't see through wood. What's the time, Mr. Aloy?
As it's 20 to 12, but
Oh, I'm
20
ready
to
now.
12, yes, we can continue. Do you recognize the person on that photo?
Snapping, sir.
ga bonagale gabotse but ke bona meriri.
This is not clear, but I can see the picture is not clear, but I can see the hair.
Yes, you can also look at the screen, which has got better image.
a se bonagale gabotse.
It is blurry.
But you wanna
It's
look
not
at it
clear.
Yes, photo
But
10.
it does look like it is him.
Photo 10.
Say so now. Photo 10.
Ke yena wa sekipa sa di-stripes.
He is the one with the striped t-shirt. Uthi-ke uyena lo weslipper nje engathi sinama stripes lapho.
Photo 11.
11.
Ke yena.
That's him over there. Uthi uye.
Photo 12.
Photo 12.
Ke yena.
It is him. Uthi uye. Naku photo 12.
Photo 13.
Le mo ke yena.
Even right there, it is him.
You did mention in your evidence that he was injured on one of his arms.
Ke tlhakana le yena.
Yes. At the time that I met with him, uthi yebo, ngenkathi ngangihlangana naye ke ubelimele engalweni.
Photo 15.
Ke yena ka
The previous one. Yes, that one.
Photo number, what is this?
It's photo 15.
Photo 15. Again,
ke yena wa sekipa sa di-stripes a tshegang.
he is the one that is depicted in the picture with a striped t-shirt, the one that is laughing there or smiling. Uthi-ke nguye lona kulesi sithombe number 15. La-ke engathi uyahleka nje khona laphana efake lesi skipper esinama stripe.
Yes, next photo. 17.
17.
Ke yena wa apere diaparo tse brown ka diphoto.
He is the one that is wearing brownish clothing there. Nguye lo ofake impahla ezi-brown kulesi sithombe.
And next photo 18.
No, I think it's even.
No, this one I don't know him.
Yes.
Ka go photo 18 lona ngimazi.
Photo 19.
That's it.
That's not him. La go photo number 19 akusuye lo.
And this photo number 20.
La go Monaco 20.
I only give it to
None of the people are known to me on that one as well. Uthi kulababa vele lapho akekho engimaziyo.
21.
Yeah,
This
Is this 21?
is 22.
Moko 22.
yeah, now was keep us the stripes.
He is the one with the striped t-shirt.
And the other person with him, do you know that person?
O omongona le yena wa motsiba yena.
Yeah, Kim Hotarawa, I'm Christian mover in deal.
That is his friend who assisted him to move into the to move his furniture into the room.
Do you know his name?
O itse lebitso la gae
Mapung.
Mapongo. Uthi nguye lo umngane wakho wamlekelela ukuthi makafake into zakhe khona laphana endaweni lesiyohlala kuyo. Mapongo igama lakhe.
Next photo, number 23.
Yeah, Nalim Hotarawa.
It is accused number 3 together with his friend there. Uthi nguye nomngane wakhe kuleso sithombe.
Yes, his friend being. Do you know the friend's name?
Yeah, Baba Mita Mapung.
Mapongo.
Mapungo. Yes.
They used to call him Mabungo. Mabungo, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Ke babembiza
24.
Mabungo umngane kamangalo wesithathu.
Kinarana kiwa Prince keep us the stripes.
I think he's the one that is wearing a striped t-shirt there on that picture. Ngicabanga ukuthi nguye lona ofake skipper lesi nama stripes.
Photo 25.
Sorry, what number of photo is that now?
This photo 24.
Oh,
Photo 25.
Okay, number 25.
No, I think.
He's not here on photo number 25. Utageko kule sithombe lesana u25,
26.
26.
I give money about tomorrow. Kibono Karku appearing is black.
I don't see that picture clearly, but I think it may be that one that is wearing a black beanie or hat.
And
Nje angiboni kahle kodwa ke ngicabanga ukuthi ngihamba uyena lo ufake isigqoko esimnyama la kulesi sithombe.
27.
Abonakala gabotse.
That one is not clear. It's not clearly depicted.
28.
Lona akabonakali kahle ke. Bafana bona mo 28.
I guess bona gabotse. I ke bona gabotse.
Next one,
The
29.
depiction is not clear. The people are not clearly depicted there. 29.
Le mo kiwa appearance keep us the stripes. Le re lo ra bonakala gabotse.
It could be the one that is wearing a striped t-shirt, even though it is not clearly depicted there.
30.
Kunokwenza ukuthi uyena lo ufake lesi skip and lesi nama stripes noma ke ngicamile kahle.
Le gona mo abonakala gabotse. Mara ke bona mo la skip us same t-shirt here.
Even this one is not clearly depicted. He is not clearly depicted, but I can identify him with a striped t-shirt. Uthi nakulesi sithombe ke akagqamile kahle kodwa ke ngimona ngalelo kunja lesi skipper lesi sinama stripes.
31.
31.
Le mo appearance keep us the stripes.
He is wearing a striped t-shirt. Uthi yebo. Lana ke ufake sona leso skipper sama stripe.
32.
I ke mo tsibi mo. Gore ke mang.
I don't know who that person on that picture is.
33.
A ke tsebe taxi eo.
I don't know that taxi as well.
34.
34.
Mo le gona ba bonagale gabotse.
They are not clearly depicted on 34 as well.
35.
35.
Ke ena o a leng mo gare ka di-dreadlocks.
At the center of that collage is the one with the dreadlocks.
Yes, 36.
36.
A ke bone snepe ka moo.
I can't see that. Okay.
Ke ena o wa di-dreadlocks.
He is the one with the dreadlocks on this picture, picture 36.
37. Dreadlocks, not the firearm.
I don't know that firearm. Sela.
38.
A ke di tsebe le tsona.
Even those firearms, I don't know them.
A ke di tsebe.
I don't know those firearms.
A ke di tsebe le tsona.
I don't know those items there.
A ke di
41.
tsebe le tsona.
I also don't know those as well.
42.
42.
Ke ena.
That's him on that picture. 42.
43.
43.
A ke tsebe taxi eo.
I don't know this taxi.
44.
44.
A o ne o ke mo tsebang mo dinepeng tse.
None of the people are known to me on that picture.
45.
45.
A o ne le o ke mo tsebang.
None of the people are known to me on that one as well.
46.
Ke ena o apereng sekipa sa di-stripe ka di-dreadlocks.
He is the one that is wearing a striped t-shirt on the right-hand side of the picture.
47.
47.
Mo le ena ke gona apereng diaparo tse di-brown.
This is him wearing those brownish clothing items.
And 48.
48.
Le mo ke ena ka diaparo tse brown.
Even on that one, the depicted person there is the accused with the brownish items.
49.
A ke di tsebe.
I don't know those items there.
Thank you. Did you see? So thank you. That is all. As far as the pictures are concerned, did you see this firearm that the police found on top of the wardrobe?
Yes, ba ile ba re bontsha sona nako tse ba re botsisha.
Yes, they showed it to us at the time that they were asking us about it.
Are you able to describe it?
O ka kgona gore o re fe setshwantsho sa sona gore sethunya se ne se shebagala bjang?
Ne se le black but ne le sekana.
It was black in color, and that was the size of it. Peter size.
Sekana be se se sebolo.
It wasn't really that big. Say about 20 centimeters to 25 centimeters. Black in color.
Thank you, my lord. That will be all.
Uyakusho ke uthi leso sifamo ke bese mnyama ke uyakwazi ukubonisa ukuthi sesingaka into engenza mhlawumbe ama 20 centimeters kanjalo.
Thank you. That is all.
What's your time, there, sir?
It should be around
9 minutes before.
9 minutes to 12.
How long do you need for consultation, Mr. Mnisi?
I think we need to take a second instruction, my lord. May I request an
I
induction?
guessed.
Yes.
Okay, that's 15 to 20 minutes.